bring samples to your home and install next day. And you'll save 50% on every carpet, with no payments till June 2001. Empire's half-off sale. Big price cuts mean big savings.
800-588-2300 Empire.
The best in the news to Vegas, Saturday at 7:30.
Drew Barrymore hosts the 100 funniest movies of all time. CBS Tuesday.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing?
Oh, look at this beautiful spread.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hey, where's the leftover takeout, the cold pepperoni pizza? You said we were having breakfast at Jack's.
No, I said brunch.
Hey, blame the new management. As long as Jack didn't cook.
Oh, don't you worry. I kept him far away from the kitchen. I put him to work in the garden.
Garden? You planted a garden already?
Yes, let me show you. I bought a book on perennials, and Jack is going to put a trellis up the walkway.
How come you can't do that?
Thanks, Jack. Perennials? Water? Yeah, perennials. Huh? As in permanent, lasting, abiding.
Julie and I live in the here and now, but gardens, they take time. I gotta tell you, it couldn't be better now that she's moved in.
Yeah, I know. What's it been, a day? I'm kidding, a day. You know, nobody's happier about you guys than I am.
Oh, I had a few last-minute jitters, considering how we broke up last time, but Julie and I, we click. And we are looking forward, not back.
That's a sound policy.
Yeah, well, I even took a little insurance on that last point.
What do you do, buy matching blinders?
Better than that. I checked with Molly. She's heard zip from Carly.
Meaning?
Meaning that Carly is not coming back to Oakdale. Otherwise, Molly would have heard from her.
And if Molly had heard from Carly, that would have made a difference.
Come on. This has got to get to Jack. You know, Mommy's real glad your daddy's not missing anymore. Did you know that? Because now that he's back, he can love you, and he could probably spoil you rotten. But you like that idea, don't you? Don't you? But Mommy's got some tough things to figure out, too. Like, how are we going to talk to your daddy about our future? And about the best way for you and me to live?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. I thought you wanted to sleep in.
I couldn't with this little angel making eyes at me. Hi, little sweetheart.
You want me to get you something to eat?
No.
For breakfast?
No, thank you. That's all right. I can't eat. I didn't really sleep last night either.
You too, huh?
I was thinking about what Ben said about the operation.
Yeah. Well, that was some pretty scary stuff.
Well, if it's my only chance to walk again, I guess I've got to take that, right?
Yeah, well, you do have some pretty big decisions to make about your future. Look, Andy, I was thinking maybe that we could talk about our future now.
Oh, sweetheart, Daddy's got a hold.
What is it, Andy? You know, you shouldn't try to reach for... Hold on a second. Let me get this for you.
No, I'm not taking those pills. No, I won't touch those.
It's about time. What are you doing here?
Uncle Chris Entertainment Services. Where's my nephew?
Well, how would I know? He hasn't shown up.
He's not here. I thought Emily was supposed to bring him by. I mean, that's what the judge decided at the custody hearing yesterday, right?
Well, Emily's up to her old tricks. You see, Daniel was due here 2 hours ago.
Well, maybe she just got delayed.
Or maybe she just needs a police escort. Or maybe I've called all over town and can't find her anywhere, and if she's pulling something, she's gonna pay.
It's okay. It's okay. You won't win, Tom. I can't let you. I won't let you win.
in there?
Go away.
Anne?
Go away, Mother. You made your allegiance perfectly clear at the custody hearing. I have nothing to say to you. It's okay.
Stop being so childish. For goodness sake. Why are you sitting... Danny! Why isn't he with Tom?
Hi. Tom called, and he said he was busy this morning, so I told him, no problem, I'll take care of Daniel. It's okay. So I brought him here.
So what's the plan? Are you going to sit here till you turn to dust? Or until Danny's old enough to go to high school and you have to let him out?
Emily, I've been waiting for hours. If you don't bring over my son, I'm going to call the judge. In fact, I'm going to call...
It's okay.
Honey, don't you see how self-destructive this is? The judge ruled. You have joint custody. If you don't turn Danny over to him, and pronto, you're going to lose him. And not just for a part of the time, but forever.
Mom? Dad?
Hi, Mrs. G. Mr. G?
How to rekindle your marriage. Find out on thirdage.com. America Online keyword third age.
Turkey and white, extra best foods.
I bet the average lunch here takes under 6 minutes.
The faster, the better.
When was the last time you really tasted what Best Foods mayonnaise does to a sandwich?
How long is it going to be here?
Almost done?
In a minute.
Lunch isn't a race. Why eat and run? Take the time to taste the best foods.
Oh, I think he's finished.
Check. Another sandwich, please. Thank you.
Bring out the best foods. Bring out the best.
I'll lock up.
I can't believe I waited so long to ask my doctor. I mean, I felt so silly. It was just a couple of toenails. Except they were all sick-like and yellow. My doctor told me it's more than just that. It's an infection. An infection. One that lives deep inside and under the nail. Everything I tried on my own didn't work. He also told me about a prescription medicine that treats it from the inside. Lamisil tablets. After 3 months of treatment, I saw clear nails starting to grow. And now I have healthier, more beautiful nails.
Lamisil isn't for people with liver or kidney problems. Rarely, serious side effects on the liver or serious skin reactions were reported, so your doctor may do blood tests. Other side effects, including headache, symptoms of stomach upset, indigestion, and rash, were generally mild.
It's an infection you can do something about, so ask your doctor if Lamisil tablets are right for you.
Lamisil tablets. Nail the infection from the inside out.
When we made Dove for sensitive skin, we rejected all dyes, left out any fragrances, and never included preservatives, leaving the gentlest cleansers and soothing ingredients. No bar is milder.
You want everything to be perfect, and it all goes by so fast. The one thing I didn't obsess about was my skin.
Dove keeps you softer, longer than the leading body wash.
I just wish my feet lasted as long.
You have no messages. You have no messages. You have no messages.
Free online personals. Get them on thirdage.com. America Online keyword third age.
The judge ruled that Daniel would spend half of every week at my house starting today. Did I imagine that? No. But I knew she wouldn't comply because I saw the smug look on her face, and I knew she wouldn't follow through.
Tom, what if it was my fault?
Don't be ridiculous, you know. This is typical, classic Emily.
Maybe I didn't handle Emily right. Maybe I made things worse.
What did you do? Did you help her open a Swiss bank account? Did you drive her to the airport and put them both on a plane to Tahiti this morning?
Tom, when I was working at the Intruder as part of the scam that we had going on, I badmouthed the family so that she would feel like I was on her team. I feel like I fanned the flames.
Like she wasn't a raging inferno before you got on the inside?
But Tom, I also talked her into going to Andy's memorial service, not as part of the undercover thing, but because I thought we would all pull together as a family. You know, Emily is included in that family, too, and I had no idea that Lisa would kick her out in front of everyone.
Chris, you're a good guy. Emily keeping Daniel from me has nothing to do with anything you did or did not do. Slash and burn is Emily's style. And she doesn't care if she's harming her own son. Now, what did she think I was gonna do? You know what? It's why I filed suit in the first place, so she would have to play by the rules. Well, now she is violating a court order, and she's gonna regret it.
Tom, now this is escalating into a full-out war. Are you sure you want to drag Daniel into that?
Emily's arrogance put him there. I'm gonna get him out of it. Hello, this is Tom Hughes. I need to speak with Judge Andrews immediately.
I won't take any narcotics.
Hey, what are you talking about? These pills are good for you. They're for your pain.
Those pills, honey, are gonna kill me faster than alcohol. I can do this by myself. My little girl's gonna see me sober. It's bad enough she's gotta see me in this wheelchair. I'm sorry.
Look, don't be ridiculous, Andy.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun for you.
Come on, don't you worry about me. I don't like seeing you suffer.
I can't help it. I can't help it. Things were really up in the air between us before I left. And,
Andy.
Look, what I heard you say about me in that church, and the fact that you're living here in this house, you're close to me, you too. That's what keeps me going. Oh. I'm sorry.
Will you please stop saying that? It's okay. I just want you to feel better, okay?
I do. I do now.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Did you all sleep well?
Mm-hmm. Just fine, Mom.
Good. Good morning. Good morning. Look, Kim, would you do me a big favor? Do you think maybe you could watch Hope till the sitter gets here? I got a lot of errands to run, and if I don't start on them now, I probably will never get to them.
Okay. Wouldn't that just be the best? I would love to do that with my darling.
Maybe she could spend some time with me, too.
You betcha.
You hear that, sweetie? You are in demand this morning. I will be right back, okay? You be a good little girl, okay?
She always is.
Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. Oh, what fun.
So, what was that all about?
I blew it.
I cannot even tell you what it was like to wake up here this morning. But the house was so still and the light, and I opened my eyes and Jack's arms are all wrapped around me.
And all was right with the world.
Oh, yeah. You know, when I was living in the hotel, I never felt real. You know, it was like I was waiting for my life to kick in. Now it finally has. I've got a second chance with Jack. It's just a miracle.
Well, it looks like he feels the same way.
Oh, I hope so. You know, when I came to Oakdale, I always wanted to find a home. Not like the one I grew up in, but the one I dreamed about, you know, with the man that I love. And now, it's within my reach, but I just,
What? You feel like maybe you won't be able to grab hold of it?
Well, what if it slips away, you know?
Oh, honey. You know what? You've got to be able to trust being happy.
You said it.
Oh, sad and lonely is the only thing life has in store for you. No, not a chance, not a chance, believe me. Take it from me. You just have to trust happiness.
I don't care if Carly called Molly and said she was coming back this morning, Hal. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Then why do you want her to know?
It's just a piece of evidence that I wanted, okay?
When she sent that note and that gift to Parker, I imagined...
Yeah, you thought that it meant that she was coming back to Oakdale.
I imagined 100 return of Carly scenarios, but you had said that you couldn't care less if she landed in Oakdale, that you were through with her.
Absolutely. Completely. And forever.
Then why did you feel the need to question Molly about her
I'd like
plans?
to be prepared, Hal. Look, Julia and I, we're starting over no matter what Carly does. And we are piecing together a future for ourselves. We're rock solid. And as far as Carly's concerned, well, I've done enough second-guessing of that woman. She'll last a lifetime.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
Right, then.
Who's ready to eat?
I am.
Count me in.
Ooh, you want some help? No, I've got it all covered. You guys just help yourselves.
Oh, you know what? I think I will.
Some water.
All right. Screwdriver or Bloody Mary? Name your poison.
Oh, I think screwdriver. The vitamin C. For
Screwdriver.
me.
Vitamin C. The vitamin C.
Thank you, thank you.
Amazing as it may seem, the same bare aspirin you take for muscle pain and backaches can actually help stop someone you love from dying if taken during a heart attack.
Peter?
That's why aspirin is the one pain reliever you should never be without. Talk to your doctor now.
They said you'll be okay.
Bare. Take it for pain. Take it for life.
You're about to see a toothbrush do something rather unusual. The Colgate Navigator. It bends wide open, so its bristles gently adjust to your teeth for a thorough clean. The Colgate Navigator. Bent on cleaning better.
Yeah, I've been having this problem with my girlfriend. It's
Diarrhea. Get it, and you want it
You're a
gone.
really good listener.
Imodium Advanced combines 2 medicines that relieve diarrhea plus cramps and bloating faster.
Was I right to invite my mom to my honeymoon?
Absolutely. Imodium Advanced.
Dear fastidious consumer, oh, I'm Kleenex Cottonelle toilet paper, and I have news. Since you're obviously a stickler for clean, you should know I have new, thicker ripples. See? Those thicker ripples will leave you feeling fresh, dry, and confidently clean. Not to mention keeping your whites, their whitest. New Kleenex Cottonelle with thicker ripples. When you think of clean, think of me.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Stranded on the island of Manhattan. One man, one show, 5 bypasses. David Letterman surviving the Late Show each and every night.
Holy crap!
Okie doke.
Did Cheryl get Hope down for a nap?
She's working on it. So, now what's this about you and Denise?
I'm making Denise feel responsible for me. I'm trying to let her in. I'm trying to be honest with her about what's going on with me. But I feel like I'm throwing too much at her all at once. I just expected to come back to Oakdale with a down payment in my pocket and not in a wheelchair. It's just not how it's supposed to be.
Well, no, but Denise is a very strong young woman, and she's very caring, and she certainly is aware of everything that you've done for her and Hope. And I don't think you have to be so worried.
Mom, our marriage didn't start with flowers and hearts. There was no romantic dreams. We married because social services were going to take our little girl from us. That's why we got married. And even if I were walking right now, I'd have a truckload of stuff up against me.
Huh? Honey?
The thing is that I can't lose them now.
Sweetheart, please, don't do this to yourself.
I want things to work with Denise, Mom. I want us to have a real marriage.
Andrew, you are a wonderful father. And I know how important family is to you, but...
No, you don't. It's even more important to me now.
Honey, you just pointed out that your marriage is not exactly a traditional one.
Mom, when I was lying there, you know what was most scary to me? It wasn't that I might not walk again. That was terrifying. But it was that I might not see Denise and Hope again. That was scary. We were just getting started. And what if it was over? Denise and I were 2 lonely people who reached out to each other one night, and out of that came our daughter, Hope, our precious gift. Fighting to keep her strengthened our bond, and now the feelings that I have for Denise and for Hope, they're the real thing. Mom.
But what about Denise's feelings?
Denise thought I was dead. And now she's living here with you and Bob. She knows she's part of my family. She's home.
Andy, you have to understand that the reason Denise is here is because they're working on her apartment, sweetheart. I asked her to come here because I knew she needed a place to stay and because it helped to be close to Hope.
What we
when
need,
you were...
what the three of us need, Denise, me, and Hope, is a shot at a real life together, and I'm gonna make sure that we get that shot. Will you drive me to the hospital, please?
Honey, you've had enough tests to last a lifetime. What you need is to get some rest.
What I need is to get out of this chair. I need to talk to Ben about my treatment, especially the surgery.
Ben.
Hey, Denise, I was just trying to call you. What's wrong?
I had to come here. It's Andy. He won't take those painkillers Dr. Baskin prescribed. He said it's because of the AA thing, that he doesn't want to get addicted to the painkillers. But somebody's got to do something.
Okay, slow down. Pills aren't the only solution. There are other options. There's physical therapy, there's acupuncture, there's dynamic field magnetic therapy. I'm sure that once Dr. Baskin fully assesses Andy's discomfort, that he'll prescribe a course of treatment that'll gradually reduce the pain.
Gradually? Do you know how much pain he's in?
Denise, calm down.
Ben, you should have seen him this morning. He went to pick up Hope, but the pain was so bad, he could barely catch his breath. The man is in agony, and I cannot add to his pain.
Oh, you guys, I just want to say thank you for coming over. It means so much to me to be able to celebrate everything with such good friends.
Hey, we specialize in new beginnings.
Yeah.
We're living proof that people can find their way back to each other.
Again and again. Hey, it's been about a year, hasn't it?
Yeah, love can be even better the second or the third time around. Eventually, you feel like you were never really apart.
I think I already do. Now, who is ready for a piece of pie?
Oh, no, don't tell me you made pie, too.
No. You just relax. I am not that good.
Good, you had me worried there for a minute. How is she with the glue gun, Jack?
She's outstanding. Martha Stewart, watch out. Anybody want another drink while I'm up here?
Put the fence in the back, too?
She put the fence in the back from scratch. She knows how to work a buzzsaw.
Doctors define social anxiety disorder as an intense, persistent fear and avoidance of social situations. Over 10 million Americans suffer. Do you? Is your anxiety around people so intense it can feel like a panic attack? Paxil offers new hope. Has your overwhelming anxiety significantly impaired your work or social life? Paxil offers new hope. Paxil, the only medication proven effective for social anxiety disorder. Paxil helps correct the chemical imbalance that may be associated with this disorder, so that with time and your doctor's help, you can move toward recovery. Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. People taking MAO inhibitors should not take Paxil. Side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects in men and women, yawn, tremor, or sleepiness. Will you ask your doctor for more information about Paxil? Do it today. Your life is waiting.
The sleepy chamomile, the unassuming aloe, the modest ginseng.
Yeah, right. If you thought botanicals were quiet, think again. Natural Instincts hair color energizes and enlivens your color, yet actually leaves your hair looking healthier and shinier than before. So your color really comes to life. Who made botanicals so exciting? Natural Instincts from Clairol. And you thought chamomile put you to sleep.
You know, you can clean your dentures faster than you can shower, because Polidin 5-Minute cleans even the worst stains in just 5 minutes. So, why keep your dentures out a minute longer than you have to when there's Polidin 5-Minute?
Let's have lunch where fresh tastes better. Hot and juicy, let's go together.
When people want delicious variety made fresh, they turn to Wendy's 99-cent super value menus.
It's there for you.
Let's have lunch at Wendy's.
Can't get enough peanuts? Get a payday. Sweet caramel and tons of salty peanuts.
How visionary. A bifocal contact lens that allows you to see both near and far. sharp as ever.
Ask your eye care professional about AccuView bifocal. AccuView, advancing the science of sight.
Is 16 too young for risky cosmetic surgery? 48 hours tonight.
Honey, can't you see where this is heading? If he gets you back into court, you're going to lose Danny. You can kiss him goodbye.
Yeah, I considered taking him to Tom's. I did. Look, his bag's all packed. Packed and ready to go. Couldn't get myself to do it. 3 days, Mom, a week without my little boy. I mean, what reason do I have to get up in the morning or go to bed at night?
It's going to be difficult, but you'll adjust. You have no choice, baby.
Oh, Daniel is the only thing that matters to me, Mom. I can't just hand him over like he's some kind of hostage.
But if you don't, Tom isn't going to stand for it. He's going to call the judge.
Tom, why does he get to win? Why does he always get to win? Everything always goes his way.
This isn't a contest, all right? It's a compromise. You share custody. Tom gets Danny half the time. You get Danny the other half.
Oh, no. He's got a wife. He has other kids. It's not fair. Daniel's the only thing that matters to me, Mom. He's all I've got. Everything's stacked against me. What are you doing? No, don't you dare, Mother Emily!
Hello.
Tom, it's Susan.
Susan, do you have any idea where Emily is?
Tom, I am so sorry. It's all my fault that Danny's late.
Susan, save the excuses. Better yet, tell him to the judge, because I already put a phone call into her to tell her that Emily did not comply.
You gotta call her back. It's just a mix-up. Emily asked me to bring Danny over. I got the time all wrong, and I just realized I'll be right over. Emily will never forgive me if I messed up like this.
I will be waiting.
How could you do this to me? I have never seen anybody fighting as hard as Andy is.
And he's still got a hard road ahead of him.
And if imagining a future with me and Hope is going to help him get through all this pain, then how am I supposed to take all that away from him?
It's a future that can't happen, Denise. It's a fantasy, a lie. And as long as you encourage that lie, you're just setting him up for worse pain later on.
And I can't just abandon him. I'm trying to help him out the only way that I know how. And that's standing by him as his friend and as his...
Whatever you say, don't say wife.
Oh, come on, Ben, please. We've already been through this once. You know that I'm not in love with Andy.
No, you're not.
He's Hope's father.
Okay, and you care about him a
Yes.
lot. And I'm cool with that. I think it's great that you've opened up your heart and you've allowed Andy's family to connect with Hope.
Yeah, because he needs her right now.
Fine. If Andy finds the inspiration he needs to fight this thing in Hope and you want to encourage him, I'm all for that. But our future, our marriage, is a completely separate issue.
But what if Andy doesn't understand? What if he can't handle it, Ben? What if
Andy
he doesn't know what...
get it, then we will talk him through it until he does.
I don't know. You know, I just do not know.
Denise, Andy will understand that you and Hope will be by his side every step of the way. Well, I know how much Andy has done for Hope and for you. I don't wish the man any harm. I don't want to see him spend the rest of his life in that wheelchair either. But I am not going to give up my life with you so that Andy can feel like he's got something to live for.
But we can't break the news to him now, okay? I mean, not when he's in all this pain. I can't. I cannot break his heart on top
Denise,
of all
that's
that,
not
Ben.
what you're doing. Andy has known from the start that you don't love him. It has always been your plan to have your marriage to Andy annulled. What you'll be doing is putting an end to a lie that has gone on for too long. Come on, baby. You'll be giving us our life back. Andy.
Denise, I didn't know you were coming to the hospital. Why didn't you tell me?
Great
Inventions make our lives easier. That's why Coppertone invented Coppertone to Go and Coppertone Sport Spray. They spray on fast and dry in seconds with no rubbing, so you can use your hands for other things. New larger Coppertone to Go and Coppertone Sport Spray. We make America fun in the sun.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Vioxx, a prescription medicine available from your doctor. Or call 1-888-VIOXX-22 for information. Vioxx.
You mean I don't have to touch it? Nope. No rubber gloves, no dripping brush? Nope. Over a month without a scrub? Wow.
Introducing Vanish Brush Free, the new easy way to clean your toilet bowl. Just a quick spray a day and the active foam does the rest. It cleans and leaves a protective layer that prevents gunk buildup. Look at the difference. Nice, huh?
Looks like we'll never be in this position again.
New Vanish Brush Free. Just a spray a day keeps the brush away. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
More teas with the Duchess of York. More house calls. More encounters with the creature from the Black Lagoon. For him to get more out of life, feed him nutrition that makes a difference, like Iams Hairball Care Formula. Complete nutrition with more effective fiber for more relief from hairballs. Not to mention, more happily ever afters. Nutrition that makes a difference. Iams, good for life.
You can work up quite an appetite saving the planet from certain disaster. So what do you give a superhero for dinner? The same thing you give a superhero's dad. Cheddar cheese melt from Hamburger Helper. With a mouth-watering cheddar cheese sauce and lots of hearty pasta that'll make the whole family happy. Now who's the hero? Hamburger Helper from Betty Crocker. What a great idea.
Survivor is this summer's phenomenon. A winner, an instant hit. This Wednesday.
Dirk has a little crush on Kelly. He doesn't have a chance in hell.
8,000 miles from home. Things are getting wild. Who will be voted off the island next on the most outrageous show ever? All new Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
Today at 4 on Women to Women, if you think your child might be a superstar model, find out what it takes at 4.
Then at 5, we'll take you inside Hollywood's Sale of the Century. It all begins today at 4 on CBS 2, the station of the people.
Medicare is changing. Finding the right plan can be a real runaround. You're always concerned something could get past you. Fortunately, help is within reach.
Blue Cross of California. Call 800-498-6969 to receive this free information kit, Medicare Changes and Choices. It explains the changes in Medicare and provides practical solutions from Blue Cross of California's family of companies, offering a wide choice of plans, including our Medicare Plus Choice HMO, Medicare supplements, and now new Blue Cross long-term care plans.
Now you can stay ahead of the game with Blue Cross of California. The power of blue.
Call your Blue Cross agent or 800-498-6969.
Magic Johnson joins Jim Hill live from Indianapolis Sunday at 3.
Go inside the mob with Falcone, CBS Saturday.
Denise, what are you doing here?
Denise is worried about Andy's condition. She came to me about the pain you've been experiencing.
Well, I just hate seeing you go through it, Andy, and... Well, I came here to find out to see if there's something more that I could do to help, and Ben says that maybe physical therapy or acupuncture might help you.
I was afraid maybe I drove you away. Ben, can I speak to you in private, please?
Sure.
We'll wait outside.
Today, I tried to pick up my daughter, and I don't know how I'm supposed to be the kind of father I want to be if I can't open my arms and...
All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Relax. Try to breathe. All right? All right, breathe. Breathe, that's it. Relax. Okay. Tell me about that pain. Dull or sharp?
Sharp and constant. It's just more intense sometimes. Now, before I talk to you, patient to doctor, I need to talk to you about Denise. It's no secret you and I have had our issues in the past. And we still do. I couldn't help but notice that you weren't too thrilled to see me at the church.
Look, Andy.
Ben, maybe I can't walk, but I'm not blind.
I know that.
Dr. Baskin said that surgery is probably the only way I'll regain use of my legs.
That's right.
Well, there's a lot of people in my situation who don't have the choice, but I do. I want to walk again. And you're the best neurosurgeon around.
And what? What are you trying to say, Andy?
I'm asking you to help me. I'm asking if you can put aside our differences long enough to operate on me. I know you can do this. I want to walk again. And if you want to, you can make that happen. So I'm asking you, will you help me?
Emily, don't fight me on this.
You won't make a scene. You wouldn't do that to my little baby.
Come on. You can't see this, but I am doing this for you. Come on. Please, wake him up.
Okay, baby. It's okay, baby. My precious little baby. You wake up in the middle of the night. You want your mommy. You just think about me, okay? Mama loves you. I'll see you in a few days.
Come on, Danny. Come with Grandma.
So, Susan's excuse about it being her fault, well, she's covering for her daughter. So now Susan's bringing Daniel over.
Well, maybe Emily just freaked out. It doesn't necessarily mean she's after revenge.
Don't you even try to defend her.
Tom, look, there are two sides to every story.
And this adversarial atmosphere is lousy for a child, and Emily created it.
All right, Emily is messed up, all right? But she is your son's mother, forever.
You know what? I know you mean well, but I'm not in the mood.
Tom, why can't you just see it from her perspective once?
Chris, I have tried. I've tried to make excuses for her. I've tried to believe her. I've tried to handle her and understand that she was misunderstood. I have been where you are. Now, you can feel sorry for her, but I'm not gonna join you.
You know what? Daniel is the one that I feel sorry for, because if you and Emily keep this up, he's the one that's gonna pay.
Then tell it to Emily.
It was wonderful. We're sorry we're leaving with the mess, but next time at our house, okay?
I'll cook.
You're kidding.
Hey, I make a mean pot of chili.
You're in trouble.
Oh, leftover takeout never sounded so good. Hal's got some flowers out in his car for me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's shoot some movies. All right.
I'll be out in a sec.
All right.
Hey. Ever since dessert, you were very, very subdued. That talk about being back together too much too soon?
No, it's not that. It's just,
Remember what we said outside? You deserve to be happy.
I know.
Good. And sometimes when two people get back together after a long time and a lot has happened, well, one minute you feel like you're with the person you love, and the next minute you feel like you're with a stranger. It just takes patience and kindness and a lot of time. Right. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
All right, have a great day. Thank you. It's a beautiful day out. Why don't we take a walk, huh? Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
What is it? Hey, you got so quiet.
No, it's just... It was a really lovely day, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I gotta tell you, when Carly left me at the altar last winter, I thought I'd never laugh again. And today, thanks to some close friends and the woman I adore at my side, it was a blast.
If I got quiet, it's just because I thought about what it would be like if I lost it all.
What? So this is about Carly. Hey, look, Julia. She's gone. And I'm not talking just from Oakdale, but from our lives, forever.
Maybe not.
Go away.
Oh, come on, we're gonna be late.
Saturday.
Dum.
I'm sweating.
Here, hon. Have some breakfast.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Bars.
Low fat, no preservatives. We're not that late, are we?
Great soft baked crust and real fruit filling.
I'd eat this even if I wasn't late.
And when would that be? Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Bars. Good food to go.
Here's your regular internet homepage, and here's iWon.com. It's free. You use it like Yahoo or other search engines to check news, scores, stocks. Only iWon.com gives away $10,000 a day, $1 million a month, and $10 million on tax day. Which one would you choose?
The free one with all the cash.
What would you do if you won?
Keep my job at the multiplex.
Really?
No.
Could you put that back, please? iWon.com. Why wouldn't you?
Go natural with Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes with vitamin E and aloe. They keep skin naturally healthy as they gently clean. So stay petal soft with Huggies.
New Island Fresh Citrus Blend from Shower to Shower has a time-release fragrance to keep you fresher longer.
Just a sprinkle a day.
And a unique absorption formula to help keep you drier.
Have you had your sprinkle today?
Did you know that mosquitoes are attracted to dark clothing? Did you know that a poison ivy rash can appear just minutes after contact? That's why there's Cortisone 10 Plus with vitamins A and E plus aloe. Among these, it's the only one with the medicine doctors recommend most to stop itch and help heal. Trust the power of Cortisone 10 Plus. What are you itching for?
Also, try Cortisone 10 Quick Shot Spray. No itch relief goes on faster.
I found it right at the end of brunch, and everybody was having such a good time, I didn't want to ruin it.
I need to get something through to you, Julia Lindsay. It doesn't matter what Carly wants, or needs, or does. That woman is not going to worm her way into my life ever again. And I don't think I've told you this enough, but you're the woman that I should have been with all this time. I had everything I ever needed right in front of me.
Really?
Really. Let's go back to bed.
All right, Denise, I know this is difficult for you. I know it is painful for you, but at least you know there's going to be an end to it.
What Andy is going through is 1,000 times worse. He's making a decision on surgery that could leave him paralyzed for the rest of his life, and I don't think he needs anything more pulling at him right now.
I know, Kim.
Now, when you went out of the house this morning, you looked as if you couldn't get out of there fast enough. And then we walk in here to Ben's office, and I wish you could have seen the expression on your face. You looked like you'd been caught at something.
Ben and I, we were talking about Andy's pain.
I have no doubt that that was at least part of the conversation. And maybe Andy bought your story. His need to believe in you is so strong right now. But I don't want your feelings for Ben thrown in Andy's face.
Wait a minute, Kim. I would never flaunt my feelings for Ben in front of Andy. Never.
Denise, listen to me. I don't want him to stop. I don't want him to give up. He has lived through so much. He has been through so many terrible things. And right now, the only thing that is keeping him going is you and hope. Denise, he has very real expectations for this marriage.
Wait a minute, are you sure about this?
He told me himself this morning, point blank, after you ran out of the house. Now, what he should be thinking about and concentrating his energy on is getting well. And all he can think about is you and Hope.
Wait a minute, Kim, I never intended for things to go this way, never. I don't want this.
I realize that, but after everybody thought he was dead, and he has come back to us. He's fought his way back home, and I want him to have a real chance to get well again, both mentally and physically. And that is not about to happen if you don't do your part. Please, don't pull the rug out from under him now.
Are you asking me to live a lie?
No, I am asking you to refrain from acting on your feelings for Ben until Andy can deal with it. Oh, my Lord, what's going on? What is it? What's the matter?
Ben has agreed to do my surgery.
That's great.
Honey, you're going to have to deal with your father, you know.
Yeah, Dad is fine, okay? It's my decision. I know he means well.
Schedule Andy for the earliest possible date. For now, you need to rest. You'll need every bit of strength you can come up with for your recovery.
Ben, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay. Look at the door.
Denise, could you stay for a minute? Like to talk to Denise alone?
Okay. We'll be waiting for you.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Hi.
Where's
I didn't think
Daddy?
you were coming to see Daddy today.
Oh.
I didn't think you were coming to see me.
Oh, I'm so sorry about the mix-up. I thought that Emily said noontime. I took Danny shopping. And here's his bag, all packed by his mother with everything he could possibly need. Look, I'm sorry about all this tension. But doesn't this at least prove something?
Proves nothing, Susan. In fact, I would say that the first day of court-ordered joint custody was a fiasco, and this is the last time I'm going to allow you to cover for your daughter.
You don't know what this is costing her.
Well, what do you think it's costing me, Susan?
But scare tactics? Like threatening to call the judge? That always backfires with Emily. And she's raising your son. Just remember that.
Yeah, well, with nightmarish reminders like what happened today, that's impossible to forget.
What are you doing here?
Just wondering how you're doing.
Just thinking about Daniel. I know he's just a baby, you know, but he's gonna grow up. He's gonna talk. He's gonna understand. Time's gonna turn him against me. I know it. I'm gonna lose my son.
Emily, I know what it's like to lose something, to feel like you've lost everything. That's how I felt when the intruder ran those pictures of me and Molly.
Okay, so how'd you cope?
Well, I wanted to get even, too. In the beginning, and then I realized that it wasn't going to change anything. Emily, What if you decided not to use the paper for revenge and just decided to make it a decent publication? Forget about what you learned from David Stenbeck. Put it behind you.
When you say it like that, I must believe you. Hello.
Emily. Why so sad? You sound like you just lost your best friend. Don't you recognize my voice? It's your partner, David. So how's our little newspaper coming along?
You are what you eat. You are what you eat.
Fresh, classy, tasty, refreshing, natural.
Introducing Best Food Citrus Splash. 5 tasty new vinaigrettes. They're the only salad dressings made with real Florida citrus. New Best Food Citrus Splash. Because you are what you eat. Pour on the best foods, bring out the best.
This week, I gave myself a pedicure, bought a new lip liner, and used Nice and Easy. Trust me. No one noticed the lip liner. It's the hair. This amazing color. Nice and Easy works with your own tones and highlights. Lights and darks all blend together, so the color's never flat. Just shiny, natural, beautiful. You want the color you should have been born with? Use your head.
Nice and Easy from Clairol, the true color of you.
Air. It's in the air. Carefree breathable panty liners keep you fresh and dry. They're the only ones with air spun, a unique layer that lets air through. Every day, be fresh. Be carefree.
Your skin's natural defense against wrinkles, coenzyme Q10, diminishes as you get older. Now there's a lotion that restores it. New Nivea Visage Q10 Wrinkle Control Lotion. It's guaranteed to reduce the look of wrinkles like never before.
People everywhere are putting their finger on Pam, the most versatile way to cook with flavor. It's the main ingredient for any meal and is making its way around the kitchen to broil, roast, saute, and even stir-fry. Nowadays, it seems everything you cook calls for a touch of Pam. All-encompassing, all-natural. Pam really cooks.
There's a new way to quit smoking. Take a good look. You may never see it again. Introducing Clear Nicoderm CQ. For relieving tough nicotine cravings 24 hours a day, Clear's every bit as effective as the original CQ. But it's a more private way to quit.
There's something different about you.
Yes, there is. Clear Nicoderm CQ. Want a clear shot at quitting? Well, here's your window of opportunity.
There's no stopping us, Carly. There's no separating us. Not now. Not ever.
But I know how hard this is for you.
Tell you the truth, I think it's in everybody's best interest for Andy to walk again.
Yeah, Andy's risking everything for this surgery. I guess because he cares so much about his child and me.
Yeah, after the surgery, Andy's going to be back on his feet again, and he's going to be independent again. Denise.
Like Ben, Kim, she just told me that Andy has some very real expectations for our marriage.
Denise, how long are you going to let this go
Ben,
on?
I don't know. I don't know.
to go. They're waiting for me.
It's nice to hear from you, but I can't talk right now.
Hang up that phone. I don't get to make many calls from prison, sugar. I won't be hung up on.
Of course not.
You're dragging your feet, Em. You promised to use the editorial page of The Intruder to insist that I deserve a new trial. You remember how you pitched that? No, I gave you the money to buy that rag so that you could play spin doctor to poor misunderstood me.
I see your point.
You'll see more than my point. I'm not happy, Emily. When I'm not happy, even in maximum security, I take action.
I need more time.
This conversation is now over.
Bye-bye.
Hey, is somebody hassling you? Is someone
No,
hassling you?
no. Why would you say that? I'm gonna think about what you said, Chris. I'm gonna think about a lot of things.
Got a headache? Take Tylenol, Advil, or aspirin. But for a toothache, Maximum Strength Oragel gives faster relief. Pain relief pills take up to 30 minutes to work, but Oragel gives instant relief. Oragel, because faster is better.
Fake orange color, zebra-like streaks. I was afraid of sunless tanners, too. Until now. New Neutrogena Sunless Tanning Foam. Light, airy foam, streak-free, for an even, natural-looking tan that lasts. So be fearless, be tan. Neutrogena Sunless Tanning Foam.
It was awful with my overactive bladder. I was going so often. Then bottom of the ninth, suddenly I had to go. And that time, I had to race to the bathroom. That did it. I asked my doctor about Detrol.
If you live with any of these symptoms, strong, sudden urges to go, going frequently, wedding accidents, you may have overactive bladder, a medical condition. Prescription Detrol effectively treats overactive bladder. Detrol helps control bladder contractions that cause those strong, sudden urges. If you have certain types of stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems, do not take Detrol. The most common side effect is dry mouth. Some others may include dry eyes, headache, constipation, and indigestion. Overactive bladder is a treatable medical condition, so don't wait. Ask your doctor today about Detrol, the #1 brand prescribed by doctors for overactive bladder.
Glad I asked my doctor about Detrol.
I see lots of people with allergies, but the ones with multi-symptom nasal allergies, they're suffering from it all. The sneezing, itchy, runny nose, the nasal congestion. For that kind of allergy, I prescribe multi-symptom Flonase.
Flonase nasal spray once a day relieves nasal allergy symptoms all day and night.
All it takes is Flonase.
The #1 prescribed nasal allergy spray. Even kids as young as 4 can use Flonase. For best results, use daily. If side effects occur, they are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, or sore throat. Call to learn more. Ask your doctor about multi-symptom Flonase.
When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
Okay, Charlie. Time for bed. I'm not kidding, mister. Charles, I'm really not kidding.
With double the cream.
I am counting to 10.
It's double the licks.
1, 2...
Double stuff, only from Oreo.
What are your favorite movie comedies of all time?
We're on a mission from God.
Bet they're in this show. It's AFI's 100 funniest movies ever. It's in the hole! And the funniest people on the planet to talk about them.
Buster Keaton, greatest innovator.
Drew Barrymore hosts AFI's all-new 100 Years, 100 Laughs, CBS Tuesday.
It's your exclusive preview of the hottest wedding dresses for this summer's Celebrity Bride. Then, is this the next Kathy Lee? Plus, an NSYNC exclusive next ET.
Tonight at 7 on CBS 2.
Now, a lot of you have seen me before, and you've heard the compelling reasons why you should see a dentist, but you haven't called. Is it because you're so busy you don't have 60 seconds to pick up the phone? Or maybe you think that dentures will be less expensive than a routine checkup. Or although you know we have dentists who specialize in fearful patients, you're afraid they're not in your area. Oh, I know, you can't remember the phone number. No more excuses. Call us today.
Beautify your home now during Heilig-Meyer's free gift with purchase sale. Every room group is on sale. And if you hurry, you can purchase any sofa and love seat and get the matching chair as our gift free. Purchase any 3-piece bedroom and we'll give you the gift of a free matching chest. Lots of free furniture gifts throughout the store and every room group on sale. Hurry to our free gift with purchase sale. It's a beautiful way to save.
The best in the news to Vegas, Saturday at 7:30.
Survivor, the summer phenomenon. All new episodes, CBS Wednesday.
I mean, what is this? This is signed and witnessed yesterday. This is before you spoke to Philip. So, what is this?
It's a consent form. Do you honestly think I would let that little girl suffer if there was anything I could do to help?
Why? Why did you put me through this?
I didn't, Beth. Philip did. I never wanted any money. I tried to tell him that, but he wouldn't listen. The minute he heard I was a match, he asked for a price. Transactions. They're the only things he understands or accepts from me. So I decided not to disappoint him, knowing eventually he'd realize he was a fool. I never meant to bring you into the equation. And then when you offered me a bribe, I don't know, I guess I gave up.
So because I hurt you, you used Lizzie to hurt me?
I would never hurt Lizzie, Beth. Never. It doesn't matter whether Philip signs those damn papers or not. I've already agreed to offer myself as a donor for Lizzie. I tried to hurt Philip, Beth, not you.
But you did. That's the whole point. You did hurt me, whether you meant to or not.
Matching chair as our